Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late November 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's happening for the lovely Virgos. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going. My guides and spirit team, talk to me about these Virgos. What's happening for them? As we're moving towards Sagittarius season. It might be Sagittarius season by the time you see this, but let's see what's up. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Virgo in late November. As we keep progressing through the year. It's already almost the new year. I mean, we don't have to look at it like that. And it seems like somebody is doing a lot of reflection. We're thinking about the past year in a very, very powerful way. This is a dreamy, imaginative type of energy. You might have someone on the mind or vice versa, but there's a lot going on within the mental space when we have this card. There's a lot of detail as well. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the November subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this card. So you see this lovely lady in that beautiful dress. She has her eyes closed. It looks like she's daydreaming. She's holding that locket. There's a doll on here. There's also letters flying through the sky. So to me, first and foremost, this is a very reflective type of energy. So for a lot of Virgos, that might be a mode you're in, like reflecting, taking walks down memory lane. You might be up in the mind space quite a bit. There could be someone that has you on the mind in a very powerful way, or maybe you're on someone else's mind. It could go both ways. There's also a want for communication when we have the letters. Okay, so I don't know if you're just thinking back on the past or whether there's somebody that wants to have a chat with you. That's a big possibility when we have this card. But the main thing I'm already seeing is a lot of mental activity. Okay, so whether that's good, bad, or indifferent, you might need some way to release some of that energy. So maybe it is writing, maybe it is communication. Just don't let that energy consume your brain. We're just going to put that down right there. Let's get into tarot. And I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote for us. Let's get you 3 cards in the upright, and then we'll get into the intuitive juiciness here. And shuffle up one time for my Virgos. And while we get the deck ready, let's talk about last week's reading. Now, for the past month, there's been a lot of ups and downs in the Virgo readings. It's been a little tumultuous, if you ask me, but last week's reading was nice. It was titled A Massive Breakthrough, where something that may have been bugging you for a long time could break through. A lot of problem resolution was in the air as well. So remember, that energy could still bleed over into this week where things could be breaking through for you. I would claim that. But let's see what we have this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone you're linked to, right? Let's get it going. 3 cards to start us off for the lovely Virgos. My guides and spirit team. Thank you. Okay, that card did an interesting little flip. Yeah, there's that mental action showing up again. So this is someone, not saying it's you, but it is someone with that 8 of Swords right there. That's a high strung type of energy. Okay, we'll talk about it more, Virgo. Don't worry about it. Let's get a couple more. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. What is this? Okay, this is giving me interesting vibes already, my friends. What is that? Let's get one more. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Ooh. All right. Too good to be true. Is something too good to be true? That's a possibility. We have the 4 of Pentacles, somebody not letting go of something. Very interesting dynamic of energy we have going on here, Virgo. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into the juicy, intuitive stuff. So at first glance, I'm looking down here elementally. We have a lot of earth on the back end, and that's an element that you are. You're very comfortable in that earthy, secure, easygoing type of energy, and it's all up in the mix here. But we also have this swordsy, overthinking type of vibe, and this dynamic here in the front end with the 8 of Swords going into the Ace of Pentacles, this possible offer I'm seeing, it's like, whoa, all right, what's happening here? Okay, there's an interesting dynamic, but let's go through one by one and really start to piece it together. And one thing I will say, with the 8 of Swords, The Four of Pentacles, these are both like clamped down type of energy. So I don't know if you feel like your back's against the wall or if it's like, all right, well, what can I do here? What can I even do here about this? But let's go piece by piece. Hopefully you're not going through big problems or tough situations. But position number one, we do have the Eight of Swords. Now you see that person, the one great thing about this energy, it's way different than this Four of Pentacles, is that this one is very fleeting. This is an energy that can clear itself up very quickly. Notice this woman has the blindfold on, she's surrounded by the swords, but she could free herself. This card often comes up when, one, people feel trapped, they feel cornered. Now that could be on a scale. Maybe you have a little bit of cabin fever, maybe you need to get out a little bit, but this energy could just be a little much. So I always say this is one of my anxiety cards, like anxious, nervous, overthinking, similar to what we were seeing in the very first oracle card. So whether it's your mind being very much active or somebody else, this can indicate problems and situations that are like difficult to deal with. So we'll really want to clarify this and see what's up. But once again, the good thing about it is that it's possibly something that will move out or be resolved quickly. So we could have some sort of problem resolution if, and only if, this energy on the back end doesn't like kind of gunk up the works. But we'll get there in a minute. In the center, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The first thing that popped up that really caught my mind is like, all right, what is this offer? This could be an offer of some kind. Now, for some of you, it could be a work thing, it could be a monetary thing. All aces are opportunities. Now, it's up to you if you want to take that opportunity or let it wither on the vine. I've seen a lot of signs get this Ace of Pentacles this week, but it's hitting different for the Virgo. So this could represent new cycles, new things, new jobs, new tasks, relationships, whatever it might be. It's a golden opportunity though. So for a lot of you, it could be an influx of money coming in or a chance to step up financially in some form or fashion. But the way it's reading and feeling to me already, it feels like some kind of offer. All right, like I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Like it's giving me that vibe. But the thing that's a little rough here is like, who's open to it? Are you open to it? Is someone else like, does someone feel like they have to make this offer? Like it's giving me odd vibes. And we'll talk about it a little more. Because don't get it twisted, this Ace of Pentacles could be very good. It could be a winner or victory. Now, getting to the back end, this Four of Pentacles has a lot of similarities to the Eight of Swords. Okay, you see that person, they're clamped down, they're holding on to those pentacles. And this could also be a trapped up, gummed up type of energy. Now, for some of you, if we're talking monetary, you might be budgeting in this time. You might be watching your spending, watching your expenses. That could be a big thing. You could be saving for something when this Four of Pentacles shows up. So it's not a bad card, it's neutral. But if we're talking in the realm of like baggage or relationships and things like this, it's somebody that could be closed off. This could be somebody that is not letting something go. So that's why I said, if we have an offer on the table, it's like, okay, this person feels like they have to make it, but is this person receiving it? It all really depends. It's like the energy surrounding it is very, I don't want to say suspicious, but cautious. There's a lot of caution here. Now with the Four of Pentacles, yes, it's a grounded energy. It doesn't have to be bad, but there are some cases where it could represent jealousy. It could represent possessiveness. It could represent stubbornness. So it could be a lot of things. In its worst case, it could be someone that's holding a bit of a grudge. So there might be a little anger. But I want to dive deeper on all of it, Virgo. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for my Virgos, please. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. What's going on that Eight of Swords? And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Virgo, you can drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Eight of Swords time. What's happening? Why is this Eight of Swords in town this week? Please. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Now, Nine of Pentacles is usually a very good thing. This could be someone that feels like they like, all right, I'm giving up a piece of my freedom here, or like, I don't want to give up a piece of my freedom for this, or whatever that might be. Usually the Nine of Pentacles is very solid, very stable and abundant. This could be a good underlying energy where someone's like, all right, I need to stick to my guns about something, but should I stick to my guns? There's a lot of like anxiety around it for whatever reason. Now, the Nine of Pentacles could be stubbornness, and I will say this, Virgo, with what I'm seeing here, the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles on the back end, depending, there could be like two very stubborn energies, okay, that are, it's very hard to flex. Like, these are very hard energies to move around and work with. Nine of Pentacles, aside from the message I was already giving, is beautiful abundance. So there could be somebody trying to get their stuff together, get their act together. I am still picking up that anxiety, that nervousness, that stressing. So if there has been anybody that's like retracted or pulled back from you in this time, or they just seem off, it's somebody trying to stabilize, like, oh, okay, I need to stabilize this. Okay, I need to take a breath and a step back. That's just the vibe. So I am still picking that up. Yeah, we have this offer here, but there could be a situation or a problem that we want to look at further. Let's keep moving. I don't want to like overcomplicate this, but it's just a very odd type of energy. And for some of you, there could be someone who's like, yeah, do I want to give up a piece of my freedom here? Okay, that's another vibe. So lots of different things. And the way the messages are coming through to me, Virgo, it's like I'm getting flashes, flash, flash, flash. So someone's mind is in a lot of different places. I will say that for sure, with the way the energy is coming through to me. So let's see what's happening with that Ace of Pentacles. Let's keep it moving here. Lots of earthy energy, which if there's any sign that could work within this, it's definitely Virgo. Let's see why that Ace of Pentacles is here. Thank you. Yeah, make you an offer you can't refuse. I mean, I've been feeling it since the beginning. We have the Eight of Pentacles, very hardworking, very diligent. There could be somebody that wants to fix something. Okay, for some of you, this could even be a work or money offer as well. So if you've been like job hunting, looking for work, or trying to step your money game up, this bodes very, very well for you. And I am getting those big offers coming in for a lot of Virgos in that realm. So if you're thinking about a job switch, or that's something that's in your mind, or a new business venture, the offer is on the table from the universe. That's one thing that's showing up. But another thing I'm picking up in regards to offers, if you're watching this for personal relationships or connections, there's somebody that wants to try to fix something. It's like, okay, like, let's work on this, right? Eight of Pentacles is putting effort forth. So I don't know if it's you wanting to work on something or trying to fix something, a situation or a problem, whatever it might be. There is somebody offering to at least take a shot at it. That's just what I'm picking up here in the center. But yeah, for some of you, Spirit could be really setting up a really, really nice offer for you. Okay, especially in regards to money or fixing personal relationships. So do with that what you will. Once again, very simple this week. This one was a little more scattered, but this one is very solid. So much earthy energy. So you should be able to thrive in this, Virgo. Whatever's happening, even if you're going through difficulties, the amount of pentacles we have here, you can thrive in it. And with all the pentacles, there is a big focus on work and family and day-to-day life, the material. But let's see what's happening. Hopefully that's not the cause or the root of the stress. But let's see what's happening with that Four of Pentacles. I did see a breakthrough last week, so maybe that energy will start to free up. Because it's like, all right, this energy's moving forward. Let's see what that Four of Pentacles has to say. Why is that Four of Pentacles in the mix for Virgo? And deck is being very specific. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, there it is. We have the Knight of Cups in the upright. So a little bit of water to clear off or clear up some of this heavy earth. And that's a good thing. For some of you, this could be a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Knight of Cups is that Prince Charming type of energy, like, hey, let's move this forward. And it is another card of offers, okay? And I don't normally see offers come through so strong in these readings where it's like, okay, well, I thought this person was like closed off. Like, oh, all right, where'd that come from? So for some of you, I'm seeing multiple different offers, like one in possible monetary, another one in relationship, interpersonal connections, possibly. I don't want to say solely romantic, but when we talk about the Knight of Cups, it can be an aspect of love. So when you see the Four of Pentacles with this Knight of Cups, it's either somebody not wanting to let go of a certain way of feeling, not wanting to let go of a love or a connection. That could be a big possibility. But this knight is always offering those cups. And with this Four of Pentacles, it's like, okay, I didn't even know this person felt like that. So it could be a surprising offer or an emotional one. So Virgo, I'm just saying it, like, regardless of what you're going through, what's happening, for a lot of you, there's offers all over the place here that are coming towards you. And some of them could really surprise you. Okay, whether they're unexpected or surprising. Let's go through, because like there's a lot happening here. There could be someone that really opens up in this time as well. Like someone, if you thought they've pulled back or closed down, they could really open up to you in this time. But let's go through real quick, then we'll get into the shadow card. Interesting spread this week. But position number one, we have the Eight of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles sweeping through this week. But up here, it was giving me lots of like scattered different messages. So yes, I did say there could be like anxiety, nervousness around money, around the material. There was someone feeling like, all right, do I want to give up my freedom? Or do I want to give up my sense of stability for something? That's a thought that's crossing somebody's mind. But there's also a stubbornness here as well, like a little inflexible. And it frees up as we move forward, Virgo, okay? Like aside from the nervousness, anxiety, and all that. Because we get to the center, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Two main things were showing up here for me. One, this could be offers in regards to work and money situations. So if you're looking for work or a job or a business situation, you could have offers coming in there with just that alone. But also somebody wanting to try to fix something or mend it, or if there's a problem or a tough situation, it's like, okay, well, let's fix this. Let's make it right. Let's put some effort into it. Moving to the back end, we have the Four of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups in the upright, Mr. Loverboy, Prince Charming back there. Someone possibly opening up, and once again, another offer. It's like, whoa, I didn't see that offer coming. That's a little surprising. That's a little shocking. So we have like the monetary, we have the emotional, offers flying in all over the place, Virgo. It's up to you if you want to take them though, right? Please take a screenshot. If you're wondering if someone still has certain feelings or love, it's showing up there for sure with the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, okay? Let's see what's in the shadows for you. And yes, let's see what's happening in the shadows for my Virgos, please. And yes, my friends, as you know, I like to pull one shadow card at the very end, just to see whether it's something within you. Maybe it's something you don't quite see. Okay, I think it's a good thing. It's not always a challenge, right? Let's get one shadow card here for Virgo. And if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it down in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel and my mission. There's a lot of tiers to choose from, so no pressure. Let's get it going for Virgo. What's in these shadows for my friends? Okay, thank you. Five of Swords, fighting for something. I don't feel like this is fighting over something, fighting for something. We have the Five of Swords here in the shadows, which is an odd card that I don't often get. Now, for a portion of you, if you've had any recent conflicts with people, you might really want to focus some energy towards resolving that, okay? We did see it here, somebody wanting to try to fix something or fight for something. It's showing up here as the Five of Swords. Now, this card could also be an energy of a person that's selfish, borderline narcissistic. So if you've had dealings with people like that, it could be showing up as a shadow where you might still have scars from that. But this is also a card of determination and pushing forward. So for a lot of you, you might just be in a headspace like, nope, I'm gonna keep pushing forward. I'm not stopping. And that could be a good card of determination here. I do just feel like there is something that Spirit might make you put in effort to achieve or attain when we have the Five of Swords here. Some of you might even have some conflicted feelings in this time when this card shows up as a shadow. Okay, so, but I would stay away from selfish individuals in this time when this card is a shadow. It could be a little bit of warning. So yeah, Virgo, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the November subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the October subscriber surprise, the winners will be in the community tab after this week's fire and air readings. But for November, we're bringing back winner's choice. 2 lucky subscribers will get to pick a deck of their choosing up to $40 US. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the zodiac signs, which one do you think is the most fun? Which one do you have the most fun with? And yeah, after that, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of November, I'll pick the winners at random as usual. My friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.